Morning, guys. It's 4:02 in the morning, West Coast time. It's still the 15th of February 2024. Yeah, zombie Weaver, John C. Roseman, California. Emotionally screwed. I'm definitely sleep deprived. Err. Anyway, I guess something actually really scared the crap out of me when I was hearing more about Russia and their damn nuclear capability. If I hadn't heard anything from that congressman posting stuff online and talking to people about it would really, it would not disturb me one damn bit. I would have been blissfully, just being blissfully ignorant until I heard about the damn thing. And I'm like, oh my God, you gotta be kidding me. I had to do some quick research just to get my memory started on this damn shit. Back in the 80s, when the collapse of collapse of the Soviet Union was just imminent, Reagan made his speech at the Berlin Wall saying, Gorbachev, take down this wall. Something like that. Trying to show solidarity between the two split Germanys and the United States. Telling Russia to knock off your crap and let's talk. And they talked and they started up with the Strategic Arms Reduction Treaty. And it should have been hysteric and it should have been historical, monumentous in my memory. Because I didn't have the perspective and context during that time to understand what we were dealing with. The threat of nuclear weapons hanging over our heads all the time. Do I dare breathe a sigh of relief? I didn't have the thoughts during that time. I was on survival mode at the point. Get out of high school, go into college, try to survive 2 years, screw that up, and go to work after that. While the world went crazy on its own terms. We had hijacking of the Kili Laro. We had people getting kidnapped left and right, held up for hostage over a year or two. We had a crazy lunatic out in the desert regions who wanted to kill people with chemical weapons, massive, mass destruction stuff, and go after more oil and more fuel and more money and more power and more and more and more and more and more. And what was it that if I was hearing it correctly, that Saddam Hussein was our mistake, and we didn't fix it. The United States has a funny way of trying to back up and support new governments and just pull away and then watch all hell break loose. And to see that mistake bite us in the ass in the 90s on that one. Kurds in the north getting gassed and nuked and, well, no, not nuked, gassed and chemicaled and stuff. That was the stuff I was hearing more about. Or maybe natural disasters happening when you had hurricanes coming down the pipeline. Weather patterns changing left and right. Didn't put it into account on that one. I really didn't. A nuclear treaty would have been something in my head. Just filed it away. Didn't mean a damn thing to me unless we actually had something threatening us. We had a space shuttle program. Cool. There was rumors that there was a military space plane out there being launched. I don't know if it's gotten worse or worse. I'm hearing politicians. I'm actually hearing a gas bag who used to be in the office of the presidency wants the United States to pull out of NATO, wants NATO to fall apart. Thinks it's irrelevant. We had NATO built up to defending against the foreign aggressors concerning about Russia and its bullshit. Russia had conquered satellite countries. Now they've fought to get their own independence going on. Russia wants them back. Putin wants this damn crap. I already know he's a dangerous lunatic. That much I do know of. We kept hearing things about China. We're worried about China doing stuff back in the 20th century. We had movies to scare the crap out of us or entertain us, however you were looking at the thing. And people back in the 80s would think about John Rambo. We gotta go crazy with the Rambo stuff. God. My question: did we actually have the mass shootings being publicized or increasing during the 80s and in the 90s? There's one thing back in the 70s hearing about Olympics going hell in a handbasket because we had terrorists screwing up that one. 72 Munich Games. Or let alone, how about cruising in the Mediterranean and finding out your ships are going to get hijacked? Bad enough when you're off the coast of Africa, on the east side, let alone the west. And on the east side, if you happen to get too close to certain coastlines, guess what? We got pirates out there. So now tankers, maybe passenger ships get hijacked. Scares the hell out of people left and right on that one. Since going back to college over the past decade, I was reminded more and more of how tenuous our planet is, our relationships with each other, and how we can get thuggeries out there trying to convince us that this is not needed, this is not needed. I'm your only protection over here. I don't think so. I don't think so. We are in for it. I don't know what the hell we're going to be doing in the next decade or two, whether or not we're going to be still alive or not. Whether or not we're going to be having a collapsed government system, or whether or not we're going to be, if something really rotten happens. I mean, name it right now. We got youthful assholes out there, both in Congress, that don't know their ass from a hot rock, who dismisses the elder politicians out there who have lived a lot longer than the 40s and 50 yuppies. They think they know better. It's bad enough when they go into social media. Then they got to hear these 20 something tarts out there who are talking about this crap or that crap, and they think they know better. Just because a few of them may be graduating out of university, they think they know everything. Book smart's one thing, having context is another. And without context and perspective, you ain't got shit. I know, I learned that the hard way. That's why we have to keep leaning on the elders at this point over here, because they had the context and perspective. But the youth, well, no, we got to make stupid mistakes, don't we? And the kids younger than them are listening to their older peers. They don't want to listen to the adults. That's the threat of it all, isn't it? We keep throwing up examples for these people to realize what's going on. And they're not they're not paid attention to. They're not heeded because it's beyond them. They're stuck in the zeros and ones in these damn screens of theirs. They think they know better. They see the data, but they don't correlate in their heads. Then they complain about us being too damn old. I get more and more respect for the elders because I'm getting in their situations. They're moving out the damn line. They're passing away with all that damn knowledge we keep failing to learn. I know whatever knowledge we have, we want to pass off to the youth, and the youth don't want to learn that shit. So they're going to be ready to screw up. And then they blame us for the damn mess. Hell, you guys don't want to learn what the hell we've been through here? You don't want to learn what's going on? And you just want to be a pain in the asses about it. Bye bye. Have a nice day. We're going to be in the afterlife dealing with an eternity of our own damn screw ups. We're going to be roasted alive on that damn crap. You guys have a chance to fix the planet. Oh, I'm sorry, you didn't learn how to fix the planet, did you? We didn't do it for you. Oh, well, too bad. So the next generation comes up being angrier and angrier and angrier to the point where we're really about to kill ourselves. Who knows? In about 300 years, we're going to be a planet that doesn't have any life on the damn thing because we nuked it out of existence. Yeah, you ever get the feeling I got a problem concerning about nuclear weapons? The wisdom of age may save the rest. Actually, save the West, according to one GOP senator. Bullshit. If the youth ain't listening to it, and if the older fart, or actually the fart's older than the Generation Z, but younger than that, they don't listen, they don't obey, then what the hell are we doing? Spinning our wheels. We can't educate our young to make them understand what the hell we're putting ourselves through. Then all this damn stuff we keep talking about is all hot air. Everybody wants, every youth guy, person out there wants the latest, wants the newest, updated. Screw the broken down stuff. We can show them the threats that are happening these days, but they don't care until it hits. They're going to keep repeating themselves every damn hour in the news. I'm turning the damn thing off a bit. It just gets to me. I'm scared. I'm sick and tired of it. I'm feeling it. You're talking about powerless being out of control, seeing these things happen, and have no absolute control over the damn shit. This is what's happening. Yesterday, I had flashbacks. Yesterday, while dealing with the Kansas City Chiefs situation that they were dealing with, this one popped up and scared the crap out of me. There was an emergency happening on our campus here. Somebody was in trouble medically, I think. So I started seeing hall ambulance arriving, and then I'd see the paramedics arriving in one of their elongated 4x4s. And then here comes the big white truck. Well, we have white trucks out here for fire. Not red. I always called them big whites because they looked big and they looked white. They're fire in their ladder we got in there. We got 2 or 3 pumpers in there. We have a paramedic team coming out. So about 10 people with equipment coming right into our community room. Okay, we've seen the stretcher, ready to rock and roll. And everything's being covered up so people don't see what the hell's going on inside the community room. If that wasn't bad enough seeing this damn shit going on. It was having the engines and having the vehicles out there with the lights, the lights, the lights, the lights. You're talking about a visualization of a drum beating inside of your head, disturbing the crap out of you. Every blink is not the mesmerizing point that you want to find out what the hell's going on and who got injured and if there's been any death or anything else like that. But no, the other thing is having the vehicles there with the lights on. Flashback city on this one. And the feeling of fear, of terror, of insecurity, of feeling like, not again. I don't want to go through this again. Why am I going through this again? You know, it was one. How am I trying to explain this? How do I explain this? Part of me wants to do the runaway act. Just not talk about it, hide from it, and just push it aside as usual. Not confronting the damn thing. In front of my face, I'm seeing flashbacks of how we were dealing with Mama and how dealing with David, and then my one only time dealing with these guys. Mm. So I want to go outside and scream my head off left and right. Just because I feel the stress, the pressure, the flashbacks, the pain, the terror, the memories, the insecurity. I did say fear and a lot of terror. Did I actually mention that? And I had to close myself off on this damn shit. I had to watch some other things on television, actually on streaming, to keep me away from it. Now, one time I said I had sprained this wrist, sprained the muscles in here. This thing got pulled so much that this was hurt. This was pain. You even get some cold ice on the damn thing to relieve it every few minutes. Take some Tylenol and it would barely cover it. It would. Motrin I had to get just to take care of the inflammation. But I didn't know about that until I had to get to the hospital. Well, I was going to go to the urgent care that day. I was going to take a bus. I was going to walk it over to a bus with a wrist brace, barely working, but it's still a wrist brace anyway. Go over there, take the bus all the way to the urgent care, and have myself treated. I was going to do that. Instead, Kaiser makes it a medical emergency. Next thing I know, I get a knock on the damn door. Hall ambulance. Tiny stretcher for a large guy like me, and it's very small and very claustrophobic and compact in there. I was trying to talk so I keep my mind going. I was scared enough anyway getting on that damn stretcher and then being wheeled into the damn bat cave. Oh, God. I had to carry gear with me a little bit just so I can go home with it, just in case. And there was nothing to be worried about. They'd give me a splint, tell me to go across the street to get the pain medications. They'd take an x-ray, found nothing wrong, no tears or anything. Just go home. So I went home in pain, but I went home. I had medications. I had a new brace. I'm still wearing the brace. It's not sore, but it's just precautions. I've worn braces ever since for about 20, 25 years. Keep switching them out every so often because I've had uh, wrist issues, repetitive motion, a lifetime of punching keyboards left and right rapidly and hard. Just a lot of wrist motion activity. So it'd be straining in here and it'd be straining in here. So I had to sleep with braces at night. And I hated going to the hospital. But I had to. I was going to go over to Kaiser Urgent Care. I had them do the same damn shit. Be no problem. No, I had to go to a hospital for this one. So seeing outside, it wasn't just going for me going over to the hospital. I was seeing how many times Ma and Dave went over to the damn hospital. I was under a damn gurney. It scared the crap out of me every single time. I had to get gear for them all the time. But that wasn't it. Not just getting the gear necessary to bring us back home with. It was dealing with the whole damn insecurity, unsure about the whole situation, fearing about everything going on, and then trying to numb it and dull everything in my head. Trying not to think about too much and think of it, it's a routine, it's a routine, it's a routine, it's a routine. And if it becomes a routine, then I don't have to worry about it, right? It's routine. What should be happening about it? No problem. Bing, bang, boom. No problem. Don't stress about it. Don't stress about it. February 1st of this month, back in 2013. Little did we know. The 19th coming up in February of this month, of this year. In a few short days. And I got to deal with that one. Be 11 years since Ma passed. September 8th, several months later after this, I got to deal with that one, 2018. 6 years since David left. He went into the ambulance. He came out, and he was a piece of meat. So naturally, I'm starting to see this stuff here, and it's still scaring the crap out of me. Talking about it right now is not exactly helping me much because it's making me feel more and more unsettled about the whole situation. And maybe that's a good thing. No, it should be a good thing. Because I'm trying to get this damn shit off my damn chest and trying to deal with it and trying to face it, being confrontational about this damn shit. I got nothing else to lose in my life. Except my life. I keep telling myself I want to live. Yeah, I want to live. I want to live my way. Yeah, my way may be killing me at this point. I don't listen to anybody else. And if I did, maybe I would be living a little bit longer or shorter. I don't know. But I'm living right now for today. I wake up in the morning, and some days I don't think about it. But since this particular month, it's been driving me crazy. My blood pressure's already been elevated already. I can't tell you how screwed up my damn eating patterns are right now as it is. What am I eating? What am I trying not to eat? It's a leap year, so there's an extra day of uncertainty when it comes down for managing funding necessary to pay off bills, but also to eat on. School money dwindling like crazy, so is the food stamps. But this month I'll be okay. At least I hope so. I got about 2 weeks and a few odd days. And then we start the fun cycle all over again. What I gotta get through is the damn emotional hurdles on this one. I have to talk about it. You don't talk about it, you go nuts inside. You talk about it, you still go nuts inside, regardless. But it has to be brought out. It has to be discussed. It has to be presented. The people may not like it or understand it and just want the damn thing to hide. Well, we just want this side of you here. Well, I'm sorry, but I'm going to disappoint you folks. I'm not doing the facade. I'm not doing the veneer. I'm not doing a damn lie in your face. The acting, screw that noise. Deal with a reality check. A reality check, these things happen. The hardest damn thing to deal with is looking at yourself in the mirror and, okay, you accept it or you don't. And if you don't, you'd probably do some kind of changes. Okay, fine. But those things that keep coming up, and they're coming up. You get triggered left and right, so now I got to deal with it. I got to work through it. I got to talk about it. I have to do something. I mean, shit, for a few seconds, I'm staring at these damn lights. I'm like, and they were just flashing. Conscious, but not conscious. Maybe some people think, he's got epilepsy. Maybe. My mother had epilepsy. My brother didn't have epilepsy. My mother had epilepsy controlled for a long period of her time until maybe the last few years of her life it started getting more and more. I don't know what her triggers were, though. But she was telling me and Dave that she had epilepsy kicking in. We just had to avoid certain triggers. I don't remember what her triggers were. But seeing the lights flashing on property here. And what I was feeling? Fear, terror. Still the same damn thing. Different levels of it, different flavors, nuances. It's still the same damn thing. You're afraid. Always afraid. Still am. I see the stuff. It's like they're coming for me now. Great. That's all I need. Several months or several years of this more. Going to the hospital on a constant basis. Dealing with the hospital. Dealing with this. Dealing. Ah! Oh, stress and pressure just makes you want to freak out. Scream, yell, shout, saying, leave it alone! Oh, I felt a little good. What I just did. It's just a little bit more relaxed, a little more calm. Just had to just yell it out, scream it out, just saying, leave me alone. It's like telling the universe to back off. I need a space to breathe, damn it. And you're claustrophobic. If not, I'm going to be fighting you on this one left and right because I need a space to breathe, damn it. So I'll fight. I'll fight for my sanity. I'll fight for anything else I can do. Just learn how to fight one way or another. And with that being said, okay, time to load up the videos again. And then we'll see what else happens, if anything else screws up this year. Or rest of the day anyway.